I was looking at a video and I want to respond to this video. And what they was talking about, they was showing a book. See, this is how people want to sell books. I'll tell you this. I know a lot of you read novels. And you got inside of the novel and went all the way to the end. When you made it to the end, the whole book didn't make sense. Because the person had to tell some truths and then add on. Well, this is fiction. See, a lot of these books are fiction. When you read no math, science, mathematics, history, all these things. And then so many people came after and wrote a book just like the book you read. Notice these patterns in the books and how people write. Put the Bible beside it all, and you will find the pattern in the scripture. You have to start from somewhere to wind up somewhere else. Remember, English words are curses. And a lot of people don't understand that English is the most dead language out of them all because there's no mathematics in it. The only math that's in English language is periods, quotation marks, question marks. These are mathematical symbols. Now I'm going right back to the book that I must speak about. This person asking the devil questions. You don't have to ask the devil questions. All you have to do is look within yourself. What you think the devil will come after you with. This is whatever problems that you have in life. If you are a person that tricks women, then the devil will use a trick to come after you, to trick you. Temptation. I only use this. This is not everybody's problem, but everybody has a problem. See, the devil has no power over you. The art of confusion, you the one, the cause of confusion, because you adapted to the systems that was placed upon you. You didn't know how to face these systems, so you became part of the systems. In the delusion, they used money. Money was the only thing that got you to the stage where you at right now of failure. And many people are rich using their tongues on other people that's poor. See, what's designed a certain way, they will cover all ends. It is like making the cross, the south, the east, the north, and the west. Then put a marking in the middle of the cross, a circle in the middle, because everything has a center. The problem with you all gravitate to materials. This is what the world became, a materialistic world. But look, leather's gone. Your shoes are plastic, rubber, paper. Metal was gone. Your car's aluminum. So is your chains that you wear. There's no gold. There's no diamonds. All of it's fake. But being as though you gravitate to these images that they can make something and stick it on there, and then the thing goes up to show that your diamond's real. That thing don't work because a cube of zirconia can do the same thing. Remember, it has all the colors inside of it. It's a certain type. They've been selling you all the fake things, and you've been buying into it. Cotton was the most cheapest material on the face of the earth. But look, they took cotton and mixed it with everything else, the silks, the linen, and all. And who is chasing all these things? The name brand. See, all the images, when we was growing up, they gave us Tide soap powder commercials. Made it look like it was cleaning our shirts. But the stains was hidden. But the more you use the Tide, the stains started to come up and start to show themselves. So they use these false things to cheat you. Because once you follow one of these things, you will follow all the rest of them. Just like the Betamax, the VHS, the DVD, and the little iPad, the little pads that you used to have, MP3s, as they say. Now you have the iPad. See, you've been played, not and enjoying to be played. Now you have robotics. They're bringing you into a destructive world already by creating these things, and you are following them. They're even creating places where you can put your food through, where you don't need a cashier no more. So where's these jobs going to go? Where you think you're going to be standing if you keep going along with this game that they're playing? How many of you think you could stand up to this game? Y'all buying all the things, earplugs, stuff to clean your floor, things to talk to you, that you can talk in and answer you. You know how many problems this is going to create? You know how many homeless people is going to be? Or you don't care? Some of you don't care because some of you are angry with certain people and want people to be homeless. You have no gifts inside of you, and you have in challenge nothing. You stole people's ideas and got rich off of it. So you joined the creature, and never the creator. So you wanted to play chess, but didn't even learn how to move in checkers. So you think you checkmated people. You checkmated yourself. Remember, the Father says, I know your heart. And I know what you hide. And you thought you could hide when you invested into the prison systems. Were the smart as educated people that was in school always when the ones went on suspension and were self-motivated out of school? Because you wanted to destroy their ideas and their thoughts. Because they knew the truth. And you knew what they were saying was a fact and not fiction. But you took upon yourself to join the legion of devils. You made that decision. You granted these things for money. With families to fall apart. With diseases to spread. With this false education will lead you nothing but into an art, the new art of slavery. How do you play these games? How do you say you are a child of God or the Most High or Abba or Yah? You can't be. You're playing the same game that everybody else played before you. You want people to listen so you can receive something, but you're not really a helper. You're only here to help yourself. This is the game you want to play with everybody else. But you are the fool. And I waited to put all of you in mate. The pieces has already been moved on the board, and I judge none of you. I allowed you to judge me because you put me into an image, into a bowl, into a glass, and made me be things that I am not. I have always been for the people from the time I was pushed out of my mother's uterus. I do not complain. I move accordingly. And there's no man on earth will stop me from moving accordingly. It is by God's will that I can move the way I move. And that's where all my credit go to. It is not I, it is He. I do what I must, and I move according to how He allows me to move. People can justify and say things, whatever they need to say. It don't help or destroy me. It can't make me or break me. My soul, spirit, and flesh is with the Father. I need no grace or no self-pity. I have no fear of none of the things that you throw at me or what y'all do. It is not my power. It is He. The all. And no matter what name you call Him, He is the Lord of lords and the King of all kings. You don't understand what that means. Let it soak and ask God for the meaning. And if you are a child of God, you will receive the answer. See, y'all want to be something. What these corporations want you to chase and try to be. Remember in Chicago, all these shootings in Chicago, and they wanted to send people in there to invade Chicago. Remember, the people in Chicago didn't make the guns. They don't even have a gun store to even buy them. But they want to send National Guards in there. What do you think? And get the National Guards hurt and the people hurt at just as well to start an all-out war? It is not the suit that you wear or what gang you join. We are people, and we are people of the Most High, of the Creator, of Abba, of Yah. But you want to act stupid and silly and start a war in this country because you are not trying to solve the crimes or help people that is broken and hurt. All you want to do is deliver more pain and looking for a reaction. What you think going to happen? They're going to lose lives, and they're going to lose lives on both sides. We are all family. Why would you want to send people in there to get themselves hurt while you sit and eat cake, ice cream? Y'all sit around tables making the stupidest decisions for greed. People are not looking for self-pity. Some of the people are ashamed what they have to do to try to benefit in these systems. The world do not complain. Some of them sacrifice themselves because they hate these systems. All they do is pick and bully ones where the ones can't take it, so they commit suicide. How do you mothers wake up in the morning every day and fix breakfast when y'all children are dying? How do you fathers look down on these women when they're your children just as well? So you mean to tell me that a titty and a vagina can make you destroy the world? Go back to the story of Adam and Eve and read. Because a lot of y'all didn't get the message. All of y'all want to play a game and want to point the finger at somebody, but never looking at yourself. The mirror was made so you can see yourself and pass judgment on yourself before you judge another. Yeah, you've been through many things, but your mother and father was going through things before you even came to this world. You didn't understand their life. You didn't try. I know them. Some of them abused you. They only knew abuse. I am here with you. See, I've been through many doors because I seen how people was falling, and I wanted to know how did they make all these mistakes, and how would they join Lucifer? Because I didn't think that they can trick my people. Because my people, when I was a child, they said they've been through all these things. And then as I walked through life, I understood what they've been through. But they didn't even understand what they was going through. They never blamed no white man. This is something they want you to believe through TV. To keep the white and black man at war with each other and never sitting at the table to understanding each other. That the governance and different channels are ripping them off and killing their families. These corporations are the tapeworm in your stomach that's eating you have that's taking your life. And most of y'all do 20 and 30 years on a job, and when you retire, it's time for you to meet the maker. It's time for you to die. Do you think that God made you for this? No. Everything you was taught was a lie. I always say this. If you go to sleep and then you wake up tomorrow and you figure that everything was a lie, how would you feel? Stick with that for a minute. Because you're going to find out that everything is a lie. What is going to be your feeling? What's going to be your reaction? You're going to get up and do the same thing tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. Like you living in a computer. It's the no changes that you made. I dated many people and thought they was going to change. But they changed for the worse and never for the better. Many of you are tired of that. And you bleed in the inside. We are tired of that too. Change must come. But you must bring forth the change. And stop going along with these patterns. And every time people write a book, everything sounds good. But it don't look good. It is written from other people's avenues. Remember, love has been written so much in all these books, and nobody really found true love. Y'all read all these books, how to receive a man, or how to get a woman, but still haven't found a woman or a man. Wake up, my people. You bring shame to yourself and into other people's lives, bringing shame with you. God gave us a mouth. God gave us a heart. God gave us everything that we got. He said, be fruitful and multiply. Not for men to downplay women because they had children. Yes, women need to shut their mouth. Because he didn't make them to talk in front of other people. In the privacy of their own home, they can speak to their husbands. This is how they kept the kingdom stronger. But now you are invading the man's heart, his heart space. Criticizing him. Trying to break him because you have more money than him. See, this is the Apple Eve bit. And drag Adam to bite the apple too. Confusion. You bit the apple of confusion. Listen to yourself. And then come back to me and tell me you're not confused. And I don't judge nobody. Have nothing against you. I love you. But can you love me back?